Hi guys, welcome back to the RC Story. My name's Ammo. Guys, exciting day today, new car day. Guys, this is the FMS Chevrolet K10, the FCX18. First of all, I want to give FMS a huge shout out for sending me this vehicle. And if any of you guys are actually interested in purchasing this, I'll leave a link in the description. Be sure to check that out. And if you do purchase it directly from that link, guys, it helps the store and it helps us build more content and keep us moving forward. Now, without further ado, guys, I'm going to get straight into this, unbox this. We're going to give it a bit of a run and let's see how capable it is. If you ain't seen some of our other FMS crawlers, 18th scale and 24th scale, they are on our channel. I will leave the latest video on the K5 124th scale crawler link just up in the corner here if you want to check that out, which is the Chevy Blazer. But guys, this is the K10. This is the industrial type vehicle. What a machine this looks like. It is, to be fair. I'm looking forward to opening this. Let's have a quick look at the box art. As you can see, very similar to a couple of the other boxes that we've unboxed. It does come in a couple of different colors. You can zoom in there if you want to look at the specifications and just pause the screen. It does come in black, yellow and red, as you can see across the front just there as well. This is a full RTR, guys, so it comes with absolutely everything you require in order to get it running. I think all you got to do is put your 4 AAA batteries in the controller. This does have a 2-speed transmission. It has portal axles. I believe it's got metal gears. Yeah, it's, guys, if you're not familiar with FMS, these guys build real scale vehicles. The detail is phenomenal with some of their vehicles. So guys, without further ado, let's pop this open and let's go through it all. So they do come with a instruction booklet, which is the manual. I believe it's in multiple languages, which helps. It gives a product introduction, so it gives you an introduction of the vehicle itself and specifications. And then I do believe it's got, it tells you all the bits that it comes with. The transmitter instructions are all in there. And then I believe there will be bits and bobs about the car. Let me have a quick look. Yeah, so you've got exploded diagrams and so forth. In case you break something and you want to know the part reference numbers, so exploded diagrams are there. They have got part reference numbers. You can order them direct off FMS's website. I'll put the link to that in the description as well for spare parts. Be sure to check that out. Everything you need basically. I won't bore you with the manuals. So the box, guys, as FMS tradition, comes in a nice polystyrene box, keeps everything nice and safe. You've got your controller. I'll start with the controller first. The controller itself is a nice small trigger on there, pistol style controller. It doesn't have the foam grip on the wheel, it's just a plastic grip, but it still feels nice and controllable. You do have your steering dual rates on there, so you can adjust the steering angle if you wish. If you need it to steer a bit more, you can adjust that. You got your throttle dual rate, you got your throttle trim and steering trim on there as well. You got your power button, your throttle reverse and your steering reverse. You have also got some dip switches on there. Now the dip switches allow you to set up the configuration. So if you're using a nickel metal hydrate battery, you can switch that over. However, these do come with lipos. So yeah, you just leave that on lipo. You can adjust your drag brake. So the drag brake, I believe you can choose drag brake off, 50%, 75% and 100%, which is phenomenal as well. Over here on channel 3, you can switch that between high and low gear, so first gear and second gear, depending on what you're actually doing. If you're running it as a trail rig, yes, I think the second speed is perfect, and they are quite quick for what they are in terms of a 1/18 scale running on trail, so they're more than capable. And if you do want to do some crawling, you can flick it into gear 1, which allows you to have that higher gear ratio, allowing you to climb them steeper climbs, which is great. Channel 4 button, guys, which is just there. That basically adjusts your light modes. It does, I believe, come with indicators, so when you turn left and right, the indicators work. We'll get a bit more into that, and then the different light settings, so I'll go through all of that once we unbox it and get this open. The actual grip on this pistol controller is quite nice. I don't know if you can capture it. It looks like a carbon fiber grip there. It isn't real carbon fiber, but I believe it's printed on, and it actually does a job quite well. You can see it on the top there as well. Let's check out the rig all together, guys. So the car itself is absolutely stunning, guys. This is, yeah, guys, if you're into your old American trucks, definitely should be on your bucket list. So the LiPo battery that it comes with is a 900 milliamp 7.4 volt LiPo battery. It's a 2S, which is great. I believe you get quite a bit of runtime out of these for what it is, being a 900 milliamp. So you get that with it. You do get a USB charger. You get your cross wrench in there to obviously take off wheels, bits and bobs. You do also get some number plates in there as well. So if you want to change the number plates, it's got some plates on there already, but you can change the number plates as well. So first look at the truck, guys. Absolutely amazing in terms of build quality. If you have a look at it just underneath, you can see the 4-link bars going across at the bottom. Nice suspension. I would say, I think if you are going to modify this truck for crawling, it could probably get a bit more articulation on there. It does have quite a bit, but if I go past that point, the wheels start lifting. So maybe some bigger shocks for what I intend to use it for, because you probably know I probably like playing with these in terms of crawling. I set up my crawler track, and I use it for more that purpose. However, for you guys out there using it as a trail rig, I think the suspension is pretty much perfect. It does have portal axles, as you can see, on the front and over on the rear. And the servo, guys, the steering servo is actually mounted on the axle. So that allows you a lot more flex just there without a panhard coming in the way, which means with a panhard, as you know, only one side flexes more than the other because you're restricted by the panhard. But yeah, the detail, guys, down to like the Chevy badge, the grille, the chromeness on there is absolutely amazing. Looking at the paint job, looks fantastic. The rear tailgate actually says Chevrolet across the back, and it opens up as well. So if you want to collect some logs, you can do, guys. It does have front lights, as you can see. It also has rear tail lights. Over at the front, the bonnet does open. So let's pop this open, and it does have an automatic bonnet stay. So once you pop that open, the bonnet does not close down unless, I think you got to push it back. Yep, and then it clips back down. But yeah, it has got an automatic bonnet stay. In there you have got your electronics, so your receiver and your battery compartment, which I think is fantastic because it puts all the weight up front on the truck. In terms of any additional weight, if you have a look underneath it, the back's pretty much empty in comparison to all the electronics being on this side over at the front. And that helps when you're trying to do basically crawling, trying to keep all the weight up the front, pushing that front end down, allowing you to climb, etc., which I think is fantastic. Guys, what I'll do, I'll get this battery connected, get the battery in, and I'll demonstrate the lights, etc., and then we'll set up a crawler track and have some fun. So guys, the battery's all connected. I've switched the transmitter on. Let's go through the light settings first. So I believe you can have everything turned off, I believe, which it is. So is it? Yes. So nothing's working at the minute. And then we can turn around and put your lights on. So as you can see, your indicators are now working. left and right, and you've got your low beam on, and then you can flick it again. That puts on your high beams, which I think is great if you want to do some, I don't know, sundown trails, or maybe when it gets a bit darker, it looks a bit more realistic. And for filming, I think it's perfect when you're doing videos of the rig itself. You can have the hazards switched on all the time if you wish. So yeah, it all depends what you're doing with it. In terms of the rear, it doesn't have rear indicators. So you do have your rear lights. You can keep them on if you want to. Obviously the front lights come on at the same time, but it doesn't have no rear indicators on there. But yeah, let's have a little go with it and let's see what it's like. So I've got it in the first gear mode. The modulation's really good on this, guys. As with all the other FMS cars that we've seen and reviewed, really slick. You can go slightly faster if you want in that first gear. Be interesting to see how well this crawls, to be fair. If you've seen our video, we've got the 6x6 Apache, which is the same scale. However, it's got the extra wheels there. So we'll see on a little crawler track if that actually makes a difference, or can it still crawl the same capabilities as a 4x4. All right, so quick run on the desk in low gear. Yes, the drag brake has been set to 100% at the minute. I will try and flick this gear in to second speed. Whoa, quick. More than capable, guys, if you're going out for trail runs. Quite surprised me there on the first run there, guys. Right, let's set up the crawler track and let's have a little blast. So guys, I've set up a little crawler track here on the desk. It is quite challenging. I've put a few obstacles in here that I thought will actually give this some credit, and it'll actually challenge the actual truck itself. And it also allows you guys as viewers to see what it's capable of. So I've put some bits on the desk. Big shout out to Chewy Prince for getting these done. We've used them in a couple of videos and they work fantastic. So here we go, guys. The truck's actually in the corner. You might just be able to catch it on the screen. Like I said, I will do some close-up shots, but let's see how this runs across here. So straight up, we've got two stomps here. One's higher than the other. Let's see how she goes across. Completely fine. Couple of inverted upsy daisies. No issues whatsoever. Now this one here will test the articulation on the truck itself. As you can see, that wheel there's up, this one's down, the back's flat or just coming off that side, and all four wheels are actually on the ground, which is great. Just what we want, guys. But yeah, perfect. Look at that. Pulling its way across. Yeah, no issues there whatsoever. And it's done it like a champ, guys. Cross that course, no problem. All right, let's turn her around and let's take her across this bit. This bit might be a bit more challenging, but let's see how she does. Up the steps, no problem. The main thing here is, because these are quite high, is to make sure the belly doesn't catch, but I'm pretty sure it may catch on there, but she should get over it. We've had the 24 scales on these and they've gone over fine, so yeah, no problem, guys. Look at that climb. Insane. Just hitched up on the back there, but it's over. Oh no, it didn't even catch. It done it. Amazing. let's have another go on the way back. So it is a bit different going backwards, because obviously the gradients are completely different. So this way is steeper, but now it's going to be harsher on the way down. These rocks are thicker on this side than that side, so it's going to be harder to climb up, so forth. So the gradients are different, so it gives you an idea of a steep climb now, basically. No issues going over that. Caught up on the belly pan just there. She's over. Will it get over here? Yes. Over this one. Yes. And up onto the steps. Oh, light work, guys. It made light work of that. Absolutely amazing. Guys, the FCX18 K10 Chevrolet by FMS. Guys, lost for words how capable these rigs actually are. Now here you're probably seeing two of us. At the start of the video, I did put a link on the top corner of the screen. That was for the K5 Blazer. If you're interested in that, be sure to check that video out, which is a 24th scale vehicle. Also, there is a video on the channel of the Apache 6x6. I'll put a link on the end screen for that. Be sure to check that out as well. If you're interested in any of these cars, be sure to check out the links in the description. They will guide you directly. Obviously, the first link will be for the K10. There'll be links for the K5, 6x6 and so forth. Be sure to check them out, guys. And I will say, if you do purchase one through that link, it will benefit the store. It'll help us improve our content and keep us moving forward. So I thank you guys in advance for that. Guys, there's more content coming with these. We haven't taken them out on trails. We need to take them out on some trails and let's see how well they do. The weather has been terrible here in the UK. However, it has started getting a bit better. So we're going to obviously take these out for a run. Guys, just want to thank you ever so much for watching. If you love this content, please feel free to like, share and subscribe. Don't forget to smash that notification button, guys. And we will see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.